how to let go. To see time and depth of a thing and accept it. They say love is a pastime. But I try my best not to remember our love. A number. The way she resuscitated my spirit. Steered my stomach. Talked me through sunrises. Kept dinner on the table. And climaxes on the tip of her tongue at all time. And isn't it nonsensical? Space for a person who's already gone the distance. We've been distant, dead relationships sink to the bottom of the heart. The truth is, I'm too selfish to love her the way she needs me. Too selfish to let her go. She viewed me as a homeless heart, hoping to make a haven inside of a haunted house, even after turning the cadaver of lost communication into taxidermy art. The shards screamed stranger. But we were no strangers to tragic endings. The expectation to keep moving. I became a garden watered out of my own guilt. A flower that wilts without a name, planting new ways to revive a love buried beneath the soil of a broken home. Dried bones of poems that died in her hands. I can't continue being the author Paul bearing this coffin of a love story. She called me a collection of intricate metaphors. Words scribbled on the sheet of loose leaf and tossed into the abyss of afterlife and afterthought. She called me daisies, daisies pushed up from a grave like a gift from a dead thing, a dead thing. She called my love a dead thing. If my heart was a haunted house, it would deface the welcoming back to read emergency exit or do not enter. Only those that have will truly understand the warning. But now, I've just been trying to understand the emotion I've been feeling lately, right? This suffocation, the tightness, short of breath according to when I'm suffocating. Or dry, drowning on emptiness. To die for lack of love is one thing. The suffocation of the soul must be the very worst of it. To be stifled by goodbye. How do I explain to the doctors that a broken heart collapsed my lungs? That I exit, ripped the atmosphere from my lips, now my windpipe scream for her space. Instead, asphyxiation sledgehammers my spirit to my spine as I attempt to wheeze the words through my teeth. Did you know that it's possible to choke on air? That by mass, oxygen is the most abundant element on this earth, and yet here I am, suffocating or hyperventilating. Either way, helium and hydrogen filling the marrow of my bones. So I've been collecting my tears, or building you an ocean. Either way, it's yours. Hell, I can't breathe in that either. I mean, the irony of running out of air while chasing breath. I mean, funny how we take oxygen for granted till there's none left to breathe. I guess what I don't want to say, or what I'm trying to say is, come back to me, come love me. I just want to breathe again. That's that piece. They got the wrong person doing love poems on Valentine's Day because I ain't got none of that for y'all. Bask in my misery. It enjoys the company. So I'm a poet, right? And every now and then when dating, the chick will be like, hey, write me a love poem. Yeah, nah, I'm cool. Why not? You're really good at it, right? You're good at it, it'd be cute. So I wrote a poem about writing a poem about love poems for you, the invisible woman in the back of the room. They asked me to write a love poem. Said my poetry should be more than just resurrecting the dead. That I've already mastered the art of making homes out of tombstones. They said, my heart had a true love story to tell. And it does. A story of soulmates and twin flames, late night playlists and future planning, deep dives into the things that broke us in our past and everything that made us whole again. The world was our playground. Hide and seek within the clouds. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me not just when it was convenient, but even on those days where the morning sun didn't have a beautiful song to sing. So we learned how to make love in silence. To let quiet have a say. We laid in the bed, bodies perfectly puzzled, pieced together. Nothing outside that mattress mattered. We promised each other forever without asking for every permission. Learned that destiny has a nasty way of fighting back. Call it Plato's Symposium. Soulmates split in two, then tossed into the wilderness. Destined to spend our entire lives searching for our better halves until we forgot each other's names. Started calling these little new lovers our new lovers. In our book of life, we began to write blame towards each other, her side, my side, but the truth, y'all, the truth never uttered a fucking word. Our love died in a place it didn't need to be, fighting a battle it didn't understand. So we became war-wounded soldiers that never saw the enemy's face. So some days, I don't want to heal because the pain is all I still have left of her. So I pick my scabs and watch my soul bleed. It reminds me that my heart used to beat. What used to be our playground is now a cemetery, and I still go there. And I stand right where we buried us, dig up our bones and ventriloquist them into a happier ending. When we went back home, where we were always supposed to be, they said that I should write them a love poem, that my poetry should be more than just resurrecting the dead, that I've already mastered the art of making homes out of tombstones. They said my heart had a true love story to tell y'all, and it does. Can you hear it? That I'd rather water a graveyard than live miserably with the living, that would only beg for me to write them a love poem that will never be about them or for them. They are not you, you are not them, you, girl, you are all mine. And they say that the cycle of the universe repeats itself. So the next time you tell me you need your space, I'll build you a fucking galaxy before I ever